So I'm not sure if Dallas has mentioned it yet or not. I know I haven't, but Mr. Jeremy at Hammers Grading reached out to us the other day. Brought his dump trailer up here and tailgated us out of, I believe he said this was 6 tons of rock. So now we got a nice rock pathway there to park the trailer on, and it runs all the way up here to where the truck's at. All the way up there to the truck. If you guys are needing any kind of rock or landscaping work or any kind of excavating work, make sure you give Jeremy a call at Hammers Grading. Our future plans are to kind of make a little wing here off to the side, going to the down to the low spot there, and maybe to the door eventually. Not something right this second, but that right there is already better than it was. That'll give us a spot to kind of walk back and forth on and not have to be trampling in the mud when we're washing the car. So huge thanks again to him. Like I said, if you guys are in need of anything like that, give him a call, Mr. Jeremy at Hammers Grading, and I'll go give you a picture of the logo there and his phone number if you're in the area. Said Hammers Grading and Excavating, concrete work, landscaping, excavating, hauling. Give him a call.
Alright, hey guys, it is Sunday, 2:45 in the evening. We've been to church, let Maggie get a nap, so we're going to get down here and get to work. This week is race week. We will be racing Friday night at Talladega Short Track with the World of Outlaws late models. Saturday, of course, will kind of depend on how things go on Friday, but our plans, our hopes are to race Friday and Saturday this week at Talladega Short Track, like I said, with the World of Outlaw late model series. So we're going to get to work. We're going to start working. Looks like Brad and Maggie are working on a wagon right now. Oh my gosh. My daddy's going to pull around in a wagon. But that's our that's our new merch trailer, merch, I don't really know what it's gonna be, merch cart, that's what we're gonna call it, merch cart. We're gonna work on that some this week, but today our plans are to work on the race car, get shock smash, get the race car ready to go, ready to load up in the trailer. We've already got tires and everything pretty much done. I think may have a little bit left to do, but pretty much the tires and all of that are finished. We've already been working on that. Just got to do some odd end stuff. I don't, as of right now, we're not going to have a different motor. We're going to be still running same motor that we ran the last time. We're still going to have our spec motor. So we're definitely down on horsepower. And that is absolutely a worry for Friday night, because those guys are 950 horsepower and we're at like 650. So that's our biggest worry, biggest fear with that. That's why we're just going to kind of play it by ear, see how Friday goes, and then make that decision on Saturday based off of Friday, because they are doing double features on Friday. So say 45 cars, they'll take one feature will be 22, one feature will be 23, and they'll do like a passing point thing for set up for heat races on Saturday. So if we end up finishing bad in those, it's going to bury us for a heat race on Saturday, so it's not even worth pit pass, inch fee, all that good stuff. So we'll make that decision on Friday. We'll let you guys know after we race on Friday if we'll be there Saturday or not. We're just running on a wing and a prayer right now, especially with the motor situation. We'll roll with that and figure it out when we get there. But anyway, we're gonna get in here. It looks like Mags and Brad went and got his helmet. His helmet and his hybrid. You got it, baby? Here, let me help you. Let me help you. Come this way, baby. Come this way. Hey, look, stand up, baby. Mommy will pick you up. Okay. All right, come on, baby. Come in here. Come on, princess. Anyway, we gotta work on this pig. We can pretty much get it ready since we ain't gotta do no motor swapping it, and then the next couple of days we'll get to work on the merch cart. Little box there, the cart that Mags is on out here and that she's pushing around. May not have a merch cart, but she gets done with it. She's pretty wild. Alright, so if you guys seen in one of our latest videos as well, Brad wasn't comfortable with the latches that was on this Simpson hybrid. He felt like it just had a little bit too much movement. So we ordered... What, baby? No, we can't get no candy. Not right now.
Oh, I didn't like the way they latched because it was very difficult to latch.
Right. And then you felt like it had a little bit of play and stuff. He's so used to, I think, the Hans ones, where's the Hans thing, babe? Where's the other one? So he's used to this style on the Hans, and he's had the Hans for years and years. And this is the style that was on it. So we're gonna swap them out to the Hans style. So they're a little bit easier, and it's just something that he's used to. He's already got that one.
Maybe.
You gotta fold that back, babe.
Baby.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get everything situated.
Okay, all right. Just make sure you know what you're doing.
Is that right? No.
No, baby, you stay in here. You can't go out there. Mommy and Daddy can't see you out there. All right, so we're gonna let him work on that, and then I'll show you in just a second what he's got done. All right, so we got it tightened. We got it on there. See, it's all on there. Brad's about to get in the car and make sure when he's seat belted in that it's gonna be where he needs it to be. His helmet is filthy. This is from the last race. We haven't cleaned it yet. How bad it is. Oh, it is dirty. Look, he gonna put a little dippity fruity.
I tell you what, you're spoiled rotten. So what buggy y'all gonna make up?
Jeffrey them sold. That little less 10, they make the graduation out
Yeah, best thing.
It said nobody's kidding.
Alright, so we just did a couple of frequently asked question videos over on TikTok that'll be posted this week. Some videos on the Spring Smasher, more specifically. A couple of things that we just get asked often, so we thought we would do that. We did some on the tires recently, so if you haven't looked at those, you can go look at those. They're in a playlist at the very top of the page, and you can see all of them. I think there's like 11. Right now, Brad is smashing his shocks and springs over there. I'm not going to get too close because, well, that's DL information. He actually did the Spring Smasher video on a spare set of shocks we have. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. Just trying to be as prepared as possible. Brad talked to Hunter at Penske, and he told us to try some stuff to hopefully give us a little bit more. We just didn't quite have enough. Car wasn't terrible, but we just needed more. So we're going to try that this week and hope for the best. But in the meantime, we will work on shocks, and I'll come back whenever something more exciting comes on. Or starts going on, I should say. Alright guys, so a couple of different projects going on here. We've got two storage cases full of bolts, nuts, washers, lock nuts, lock washers. We got the whole 9 yards in these things here. Got a spare ball joint, some hose clamps. We got all kinds of stuff in here. Hopefully we'll be ready to go and well equipped. Thanks to our really good friend Umpy Bill Irie. He's catered the races with us a couple times. He sent us over some bolts, so we refilled all of our bolts and got everything ready to go. So now we're completely full up with bolts, washers, lock nuts, lock washers, the whole 9 yards. Appreciate you, Umpy. And now another project we got going on. Christopher is putting our little gear holder here. It's a Pit Pal gear gear holder. I think it holds 12 gears. It goes in like the crayon box type deals, and you just stand them up sideways. We'll show you that whenever it's all finished, but Mr. Steve Reese sent that over to us. I can remember certain stuff that people sent. Some stuff I just cannot remember who sent it. We've had so much stuff sent to us, and we greatly appreciate everybody sending everything over to us and taking care of us. We're definitely in better shape this year, starting off the year, than we have been in the years past, all thanks to you guys. But let's get back in the shop and see what's going on in here. I've got all my bolts, nuts, and all that stuff squared away. Chris is still working on his gear rack. We're gonna go in here and see what Brad's working on. Looks like Brad is working on getting some shocks back on the car, possibly. What you working on, Brad?
I'm working on a bushing here for the shock.
Okay, all right. But Maggie just came in here and just snatched his light. So Brad's working on getting shocks back on the car. Since he just took them off, I showed you guys him smashing them. He just smashed all the shocks and got all those where him and Hunter with Penske talked about going. We're hoping it's going to be better. Hoping we're not out of left field. Hunter said to try it and see what we thought about it. So we're going to give it a whirl, and hopefully we'll be a little bit better. Like I said earlier, we weren't terrible. We just needed a little bit more speed, a little bit more get up. And hopefully we'll be able to achieve that. But in the meantime, Brad's going to try to accomplish getting all the shocks back on it. Looks like that's first corner he's working on, so he's got a little bit of a ways to go.
Actually, this has been broke off ever since it had his car, so I'm about to weld it back on.
Oh, the nut, or what is it, a bushing?
The bushing, shock bushing.
Oh, okay, so he said that's been broke off since we had the car, so he's gonna weld it back on in just a second. But anyway, gotta do that, gotta check nuts and bolts. What all you gotta do on this thing, babe?
Nuts and bolts. Put the shocks back on it and finish up tire work.
What kind of tire work we got?
Just minimum tire work. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the new ones.
Oh, okay, like groove and stop and all that stuff for the new ones. Yeah, we've
I just don't know how I'm gonna do them.
okay. All right, so you heard it from him. These are the new tires that he is speaking of, and this is a NLM 2. We got a 3, that's a 2 as well. And I think the 3s may already be wrapped. I'm not 100% sure. I think they are. But these are 2s, and we're just not, they're super soft. Super soft. And we've had these for a couple of weeks, so we don't really know which way he wants to groove them, stop them, all the stuff that you do to tires, grind, just everything. We're just not sure, because we've seen people say that they burn them up real quick. We've seen people saying they glazed over real quick. We've seen people running them with covers and them lasting the whole 40-50 laps. We've seen people running them without covers and them not lasting. So we just really aren't sure which route we want to go as far as grooving those, because as you know, tires are not cheap, around $240, $250 a piece. So you don't really want to burn them up quick. I don't want to burn them up even if they're $160, because that's still not pocket change. That's still a good bit of money. But anyway, that's up in the air. We don't really know how we're going to do that yet, but we'll figure it out, get it all figured out. And Chris is still working on this gear pan. It looks like Maggie is running away. So let me go catch her. So on the gear rack here, Chris has got to mount it on the floor. Because if you know anything about gears, you know they're not exactly light, and when you throw 12 of them on there, it's definitely not going to be light. So he was scared that it wouldn't fare well on the wall and it would end up falling off. So he's getting that mounted on the floor, and he's actually going to put a bolt through the bottom of it, and so that it's secured where it should be. But thought process there is just that it would be too heavy for the walls of these trailers. May not be, but it's kind of one of those things that it's better safe than sorry, because 12 gears falls off the wall. I don't even know if we have 12 gears, but if 12 gears were to fall off the wall, you'd do some damage. So it looks like he's getting that bushing welded back on. Meanwhile, Christopher is grinding his bolt down a little bit. Yeah, he's got a swagger walk on. Alright, so lots of stuff going on. We've already got a lot accomplished today. So going in the right direction. So Brad's cutting up this barrel. He's gonna cut the top and the bottom out of it so that he can put it over a stump and see if he can burn the stump up. We don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it. So that's what he's doing here. Alright guys, Brad's got the shocks on. You tired?
Yeah.
You ready to go back to work tomorrow?
No.
Brad's been off all week doing yard work and all kinds of fun stuff. Chris is out here cutting up some metal. He's out here working hard. This is the metal that's gonna make the wagon a merch cart. He's getting that.
We done all those J-clips we got?
I think we put them over here, didn't we? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We're finished out in the shop tonight. Brad got all the springs and shocks smashed. Got them back on the car. He got the door back on. They started working on the merch cart. We've got a lot done today. Chris got the gear pan. We got the trailer cleaned up just a little bit. Still got to work on that a little bit more, but it's been a very successful day. We've got a lot done. It's been a successful week. Me and Brad's got a lot done at the house. We haven't been out here, but,
I guess tomorrow I'll probably work on tires.
Tires.
Tires, and need to make a little bit of headway on that too.
Alright.
Tires will probably be top priority.
Yeah, oh well, yeah, you need those.
Gotta do it with chop saw or
But we appreciate you guys watching. Be sure you follow, like, subscribe, comment, all the stuff, be sure to check out all of our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Days of Dirt with Bradbury Racing. We're on TikTok, The Rock Ledge Rocket. We're on Facebook, Days of Dirt with Bradbury Racing. And then, of course, you're watching us here on YouTube, so just subscribe if you're watching. Thanks to all of our partners, KT Heating and Air, Warp Speed Performance Parts, Barry Apparel, Allsouth Signs and Graphics by BB Designs, Fat Daddy Screw out of Lafayette, Indiana, Hammers Grading, Stop Tech Brakes, Penske Racing Shocks, Vinson Race Engines, Brand Transmissions, and Gorsuch Performance. Thanks to all of those guys that make every bit of this possible. Thanks to all of you guys for watching. We'll see you back out in the shop tomorrow.